New at 6, the Reveal investigators have discovered that the Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard has now informed officers that the officers should not jail as many accused felons as Atlanta deals with the COVID-19 outbreak. The sheriff also has told officers that the jail is turning away misdemeanor individuals as well. This as the Fulton County Jail reports that 13 people now are being treated for the virus. 11 Alive Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe has letters that were sent to police throughout Fulton County.
We heard from police sources that officers were being instructed to release people arrested on felony charges on copy of citation, essentially give them a ticket instead of putting them in the Fulton County Jail because of the COVID-19 crisis. So we asked the Fulton County District Attorney, and we got this letter that the DA's office sent out to law enforcement agencies across the county nearly 2 weeks ago, instructing them not to arrest and jail nonviolent felony defendants, but rather let them go with a ticket. Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard sent this letter on March 19th to law enforcement agencies indicating that the jail was not to exceed 2,800 inmates and was already at 2,800 inmates at the time the courthouse was ordered closed by emergency order of the chief judge. There are no grand juries being held. There are no trials underway. And that means they've also suspended some of the tolling, essentially the statutes of limitations and demands for speedy trials. As a result, the DA is saying that charges involving things like shoplifting, forgery and fraudulent practices, possession of controlled substances, criminal damage to property, essentially nonviolent property crimes, could result only in a citation, not an arrest and getting jailed for those felony charges. The DA did insist, though, that offenses involving crimes of violence, those against children, against seniors, would not be considered for a ticket. We also got this memo sent out a few days ago from the Fulton County Sheriff's Office indicating the Fulton County Jail will not under any circumstances accept arrestees for many misdemeanor charges, including criminal trespassing, shoplifting, simple assault, simple battery, loitering and/or prowling, obstruction, and public indecency. None allowed in the Fulton County Jail for those nonviolent misdemeanors. The COVID-19 crisis, of course, is nationwide, and here in Georgia, Fulton County leads the state in the number of cases. The jail is not immune. There have been multiple now positive cases for COVID-19 in the jail. That then explains the district attorney's letter to law enforcement agencies indicating they should not jail those arrested for nonviolent felonies, but rather issue the ticket. It also comes on the heels of this judicial order, again, shutting down the courthouse, no trials, no grand jury. Essentially, the criminal justice system in Fulton County is on hold. I'm Brendan Keefe.